kicked it.
That horse is dead.
It makes the same noise every time. Like a toy.
I mean, there's lots of reasons why we're here. I mean, do you want us to start from the very beginning?
We're technically here to climb the ranks.
Spare me your life story
Okay.
and tell me why you've come to see me. Because that seems to be what you were after, wasn't it?
It was.
Why?
We have to discuss the politics of Drakenheim.
Politics of Drakenheim.
And you are part of you are one of the people in charge of a large group of people that run part of Drakenheim. And we came to talk to you to make sure that we can proceed without interruption. And also there have been a few incidents lately. And it is possible that you might know the whereabouts of somebody that we have business with.
So you're asking me to get involved in something?
That is correct.
I like to be. It helps me keep my fingers on the pulse of the city.
Your involvement is to know that it's happening and not interfere.
Then tell me what's happening.
We're going to take care of a knoll.
Go on.
We're building a better Drakenheim. And to do that, we gotta start at the bottom. And that's the gnolls. If we deal with the gnolls, I feel like we can start to make some headway towards Drakenheim 2.0. But to do that, we need you to kind of just keep doing what you're doing, just over here in this area. And we keep telling you it's personal,
Respectfully.
like we
So, who is helping you with this problem?
We are not at liberty to say.
There's many parties involved. To be honest, I'm pretty sure everybody somehow
This
has a
would
hand in it.
happen to involve our new guests to the city that have made camp outside the city walls, or my old friend Elias Drexel.
Potentially.
she's
I feel like you saying that you already know who's involved.
I have my suspicions. And what is it worth it to you and your friends if I look the other way? I've had many problems with the putting lanterns, and the Silver Order isn't likely to treat me friendly afterwards either. Seems to me like it's the perfect moment for me to get a little bit ahead of the game. Why shouldn't I seize upon it?
Everybody in the city is always talking about getting ahead in the game against the other people in this city. We're hoping to make a better Drakenheim, and I know we're just 3 people, but we're the only 3 people who are going around seemingly to all the factions and talking to their leaders. We fought in your fighting pits in hopes of obtaining an audience with you so that we could talk respectfully about this. We don't want all this backstabbing Drakenheim, even though I know that you have a knack for backstabbing.
The Hooded Lanterns see my people as liars, murderers, thieves, and worse.
Are they not?
It's a fair description. this Drakenheim 2.0. Wherever that term comes from.
It's a new term. We're trying it.
There's no place for money.
In Drakenheim, when of everything.
I don't think you're in a position to make those promises on behalf of the Silver Order nor the Hooded Lanterns. And I don't think that even if they made those promises to you, that they would. I don't expect them to keep it.
We're not making them on the behalf of the Hooded Lanterns or the Silver Order.
Then you come empty-handed.
Lady Thief, respectfully, what have your men done for you other than get murdered by 3 people walking into a bar, and we fought our way out of the prison, and seemingly you can do better than the company that you currently keep? What are the men worth to you? Why is it so important that you have this grasp?
There's more than just... There's many others. And yes, I must say, I'm impressed with your ability to cut them down and butcher them. They're all just trying to survive. And it's on them to do so. But we can... I must say, I share your ideas of a city
That was
worth
one
fighting.
dead bird.
A
Squashed.
new place that is more than just ashes and scraps. But the old ways, the ways of the Silver Order, the ways of the Hooded Lanterns, they're not going to be new ways for my people, for the people that I protect. Those people, the reasons why their lives, why they've lost their lives to being murderers, deserters, is because other people made those decisions for them. Half the people here are deserters from the wars that people like Elias Drexel forced them to fight in. The other half of them are just survivors trying to feed their own mouths. People who couldn't be protected by anybody else. We have to resort to banditry, thievery, scavenging to survive. It's because we've done it on our own terms. Because certainly the Hooded Lanterns and the Silver Order, they didn't care about any of these people. Someone has to look out for them.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised you weren't in this game.
Honestly, I may have survived the city without necessarily a hand-holding by the Hooded Lanterns, but I did it without taking advantage of other people who were trying to survive, which is what I've come across for my past 15 years in the city.
I wish others were so fortunate. But they're not.
It's true. And I think in a Drakenheim that survives this massacre of the city that's happened, it would be great if people didn't have to do this. And that's what we're trying to help build towards. And I'd say that it's not necessarily one faction's job to get it there. And Queen, who do you think would be able to build a city that has your vision of the future? Do you think it doesn't include those other factions?
No, I don't. I have a different vision for this city.
This
One
car is
where
so
it's a place
annoying.
of freedom.
It breaks down because there's a truck in my left lane, even though I set it to 90.
I would say I would question your definition of freedom.
Then I would say you have
Car
no place to be
AI is
free.
not at its full
Maybe you're just a
potential.
caged little cat.
Maybe I am.
In any case,
And now it's
I
breaking
want
down
Drakenheim
because
to remain
it
a free
senses
city.
cars to my left breaking
the
down.
kings
Ah!
of gods, no masters. But that doesn't change the fact that Drakenheim is a different place. The
This
delirium
car could not
isn't
have
going
been
anywhere.
used on the Autobahn, that's for sure.
I'm working on some research on that. We'll see how that goes.
Of course. And when that research is done, It's just going to make everyone want it even more, isn't it?
The delirium?
Of course.
My goal is to...
Your friends at the academy are ravenous for it. They can't get enough of it. They want more and more and more and more and more. And I don't know what they're going to find out. I have no idea what the delirium does, what it could do, what it could be. But I know one thing. When the Amethyst Academy finds out the answer to that question, and they've already started to answer it, that little box of yours is something else. Do you really think the Amethyst Academy is going to let anybody control Drakenheim but themselves?
When I started on this mission quest thing, I thought that the Amethyst Academy was the right people to lead into a new Drakenheim, but I won't disagree with you that I do have a lot of questions for them now. On the other hand, I am going to need that box back.
You can't hand me the keys to the city on a silver platter and expect me to give them back.
We didn't hand them to you. We are having a respectful conversation, and you have taken some items from us that do belong to us, and here we are having a nice chat around a table. We fought our way here to talk to you, and you've stolen from us, and that is unfortunate. And
Your
not very
possessions
polite.
are mine, but as a show of good faith, I offer their return plus interest, minus a few expenses for damages done to my operation.
Can I have my goggles and my mother's book?
Seems fair.
That seems fair.
Can I have a wand? I really like that.
That depends on the outcomes of this conversation.
Fair?
Listen, I don't think the Amethyst Academy is bad by any stretch. In fact, their money is helping feed mouths, keep us alive here. A fair number of my boys find pieces of delirium, and the Amethyst Academy doesn't care who they're paying. They'll pay us just as much as they'll pay anyone else for delirium.
You do that. That's true. That's how I've been living.
And I tell you, that gold can do some beautiful things, can't it? Who they're paying. They'll pay us just as much as they'll pay anyone else for delirium.
You do that. That's true. That's how I've been living.
Oops. Managed to
And
hit
I
the
tell you,
button.
that gold can do some beautiful things, can't it?
You can feed a lot of mouths, yeah.
So, I see no reason to work with the Amethyst Academy, but I certainly would love to keep them as a customer.
Should make sense. She's the smartest one we've ever met.
Thank you so much.
You say that out loud?
I'm flattered.
I might have said it out loud.
Is that the
and
first
in
thing
my
you
mind.
said?
We have had our disagreements.
Have we?
We killed a bunch.
You have killed a bunch of people.
They also tried to attack us.
Yes, they did. They did.
Without
And
provocation.
We never started a fight with them. Not once.
in the grand game that we play, we could continue to have this back and forth. And I think you would make for healthy competitors. But despite our misgivings, I'm going to be honest. I'm not interested in killing you. You've proven disruptive, but that's the cost of doing business in Drakenheim. Nevertheless, what you're worth to me alive is also a matter of some doubt. There's some scales to balance.
I mean, you're right. We are really good at
What we do?
throwing pebbles in the water. We are really good at what we do. It's just about turning us towards the right target, I think.
That's great. Yeah.
We've just been turned towards certain targets. And we haven't really found, I would say, the right target yet that really appeals to every piece of what we're looking for in Drakenheim. I think there are pieces of everybody that really align with certain aspects, but
We haven't found anything that hits all the right boxes
Yeah.
yet. And we're very capable, as you can tell. So, with the right motivation, the right equipment, and the right set of
Wands
and the right goggles,
and the right goggles.
if you point us in the right direction, maybe we can be mutually beneficial towards New Drakenheim.
You still owe me a debt, and you still have to answer for the Algos of mine that you've killed. Yes, they attacked you, but they're not going to like that I just let you live.
The ones in the fighting pit knew what they signed up for.
yeah.
Just saying.
That's true.
They all.
So what are you suggesting as this debt to be paid? We can keep all my gold.
I like the gold. Miss it.
Well, convince me of your value and win my wager. And then we might have a partnership.
What do you value?
I keep company with thieves, liars, murderers, and worse. In my experience, greed is a far more honest motivator than trust, and results speak far louder than words. I don't expect you to trust me.
Oh, we don't.
You would be very foolish if you did.
Yeah.
Turning code is my nature, and I expect no less from you. In fact, consider it a mark of personal respect. Consider it a mark of personal respect if you betrayed me one day. But for now, if you're to work with me, show me that you're the only ones capable for the job.
How?
Well, I've got a little challenge for you.
Challenges.
Is it
Thursday tomorrow, and then Friday. That's gonna be
Okay, so
nice.
To reach our next goal, we will pile as many corpses as necessary.
if it's a fighting challenge, we're really good at that. If it's a puzzle challenge, seemingly not so much.
Yeah.
So we got in this in
Please
the
do
first
not
place.
give us any more puzzles.
No more cups. Can't figure it out.
We go this way.
Unless we can fight the cups.
I want my crew to know that you're under my control. And there's only one way you're going to prove that now. You're going to have to win over the mob, not me. And there's only one thing the mob wants to see from you three.
A fight. A good fight.
A good fight. If you show them a good fight, and you don't die, then we might have a deal.
You said we're worth more to you alive than dead.
I don't know that yet. And if you can't win the fight, you definitely aren't worth anything to me.
Well, that's fair.
I mean, we've won every fight we've fought so far.
I mean, that's generally the way it goes.
Yeah.
You only ever lose one fight.
Yeah.
In Dragonheim.
Well, you can run away from fights.
That's not losing, that's
So,
saving.
thinking about our deal, if we fight this, earn the respect of the crew, what are we getting?
I'll give you your things back.
Everything?
No.
What aren't we getting back?
I'm keeping Queen Lenore's ring. I'm keeping your fun little bomb.
Oh.
And
I
I'm
mean, it's not a
keeping
bomb.
the steward's badge.
No. No. That is my only thing that I need back. It's my father's.
That ring makes me feel much more protected when I'm out
I
there.
don't even care about the ring.
And it's hard for us to just give you a bomb.
I'm keeping these in confidence, and I will return them to you with interest once you've demonstrated that you can get results. But I need a little bit of
Bad
collateral.
connection incoming.
What if we win, you get to keep the box, and we get to keep the key?
What kind of fool do you take me for?
That means that you cannot blow us up, and we cannot blow you up.
No, I'd like to be able to keep the ability to blow you up if I need to.
I don't love that.
I feel like this is not an equal bargain.
Are we in a position to make an equal
We're-
bargain?
Yes, it's sweeten the pot a little bit. I know many secrets about the city.
I know many secrets too.
This actually brings me to the other thing that we came here to talk to you about. We're after Oscar Yorn.
I could tell you where he is.
That's not worth my father's badge.
No, we still want that stuff back eventually.
Listen, if you prove yourselves, I can offer you knowledge. Drakenheim is an old city. There's tunnels, passages, catacombs everywhere. They're dangerous. Many of them haven't been reclaimed. We could claim them together. So many lost treasures. The cathedral, the academy tower, maybe the castle itself. In the heyday, the old smugglers, there were tunnels up to all of them and more. And we can find some more answers and some more secrets if that's what you're looking for. And if that's not enough for you, I know what happened to Johann Eisner. I know what you were expecting in the academy. And I also know about
What do you know about my father?
I know where he is. I know what happened to him. At least, I know the last person who ever saw him.
How on earth would you know why I was expelled from the academy?
Information is my business.
This is illegal academy.
I'm willing to do whatever it takes to find my father.
And I'm willing to help you towards that goal. But I'm keeping the badge until the time comes that you need it.
He's good.
Well, I don't know about you. I know yours was a big name drop. I'm nervous about anybody who knows anything about anything. We'll get to that later.
No one else could give me that information. I have been asking for years about where my father is. Do you think the Hooded Lanterns were able to tell me? No. Do you think anyone was able to tell me? No.
The Amethyst Academy was extremely particular in my expulsion. I don't know.
Well,
I'm concerned.
Do you
does it really surprise you that she has this?
Okay, I have a question, Queen. River's a real person, right? Like the person I grew up with, River.
Oh,
My
yeah,
friend from-
yes, of course she is,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Is there anyone who we've met who isn't a real person?
I mean, this is the first time we've been in the same room together.
I was gonna
Oh,
ask that.
okay.
Have we met before?
We haven't had the pleasure.
Have we met before?
She's
Triple B. No, this is the first time I've met any of you. In person. But I know a lot about you. We're famous. I can read you like a book.
Speaking of books, that's in the cards for me to get that back.
Just everything, those three things. To be honest, I want to know when the time is that you think is appropriate for me to get this badge back. Because it's It's the only thing in this whole of the world that I value more than anything.
Excellent.
I'm open with that.
Good. It's good to know that it's the only thing in this whole world that you value.
I mean, other than my dad. My dad, I guess I value more than that badge.
Are we on the list?
And you guys. You guys too.
Are you sure?
That badge has been with me longer than you guys have. But I do value your lives over a piece of metal, of course.
We just wanted to hear you say it. Like, we really wanted to hear you say it in that moment.
I love you guys.
Because I don't want to take a crit.
But seriously, I want that badge back. What do you need me to do?
I love those words.
She's got us.
We can fight. We can win over the mob. We can be spectacular.
Wonderful. Show me what you've got. With that, she stands. You, better get ready. We'll have you up in an hour.
I know that you promised that we could get our stuff back after we prove ourselves. Can I get a spellcasting focus?
Can we have it now?
I mean, I have a bag full of garbage that I picked up in your dungeon that's allowing me to cast spells, but it doesn't feel as...
It's a bag of... You have to reach in and...
I have to reach in and pull out
It's
webs
mostly
and
just
cocoons.
cobwebs and
Yeah, it's full of
Are you
bugs.
asking me for a fair fight?
Yeah.
No, I'm asking you for a spellcasting focus so I can cast spells without using garbage.
Beyond that door,
Yeah.
take the stairs down to the arming room. Hopefully you can find something useful to you.
The arming room.
I love the arming room.
If you had more arms, you'd be fine. You could just...
Are we all arming up?
You got an hour. Make of it what you will.
Well, let's hurry.
And she stands up, readjusts her appearance again, and steps back out through the door.
What are you?
Did she just walk into the room and convince us all to fight on her behalf?
Yes.
Oh man.
She has my stuff and she knows where my dad is. It's literally like numero uno for Veo.
Okay.
And now I'm referring to myself in the third person.
Pluto, who's George?
More importantly, I want to use the feature Know Your Enemy. After we chit-chat,
Mm-hmm.
does she have more total class levels than me?
Yes.
And AC?
Does it let you know her current armor class? Or does it tell you that
It just says if it's higher or lower. Equal, superior,
because your
or
AC is
inferior.
currently very low because
Okay.
you're not in plate armor? Is that what you want to choose?
No. No.
I mean, your AC is what?
Right now it's like 50.
That still gives us a... I don't know.
I feel like
She's
if I
gonna
don't
be
get my
super-
badge back, my AC's not gonna go up.
I actually feel like asking that might be beneficial because you're in the mid-ground, so knowing if she is higher or lower
Oh.
is beneficial. If you were at 20, I'd assume she's lower.
I'd feel like she's superior, but maybe hit points? I have 67 right now. Does she have... Is she equal to me?
She has more than
No. She's so strong.
She leaves the room and that's when you're surmounted.
She's a lot stronger than
She's a
me.
lot stronger and a lot more powerful than me.
Hello from Norway here. I'm soon at my home place or house. I'm gonna stop the stream shortly. I guess you're same as New York, 7 hours behind me or something. How's the weather in Canada right now? It's currently 24 Celsius here now. hopefully I can get to play some games tonight. Yesterday I was watching an anime, and before that I was painting the walls in the living room. I'm still gonna paint more today, a little bit at least, so hopefully not as much. This Saturday I'm gonna hopefully play War Thunder with some guy from America or USA again. I just have to manage to go to bed early enough so I can wake up at 5 o'clock. That's the hard part, going to bed early on a Friday. The first thing I'm gonna do now is go into the shower and take a cold shower. I'm not used to the heat, so $9:25 in the morning. Yeah. Wait, what? 9:25. Shopping cart. Well, I think I knew who that was. Father of someone in my daughter's first grade class. Well, see you later tonight. I'm gonna play some War Thunder if I'm not too tired. Yeah, catch you soon or tomorrow morning or something. I usually stream every day, so